Hello there, Alex Sturgeon, HobbyTown HobbyPlex. I hope that some of you people out there have watched the live stream over the last 4 days and got a chance to see a full track build in action when it happens. We do this, a full track build, maybe usually just twice a year, one for the Pro Tech race, kind of a spring cleaning deal, and then once for the Jconcepts race coming up next weekend. And then we usually do like a half track build. Sometimes it turns into a full track build, but we got to put the oval back in and then get the track ready for 8 scale in the wintertime. So usually right around October, end of September, I'm also out here doing stuff. But for big events like this, try to give myself four full days. Every once in a while I get out here on a Sunday night as well to make it like 4.5 days. But basically it's pretty routine nowadays. You just one day to move a bunch of dirt, the next day to set the jumps and get them raked and start whacking them. The third day usually is just all day with the whacker and just trying to get every single piece of the track set. And then the last day is putting down the pipe, and if we have to, we got to put in the loop. This time I moved the loop because obviously there's a tabletop where the old loop was. But that's kind of the deal, and usually things go pretty smooth. So I know it looks some of those live streams are 12 hours long. You know, every once in a while I'll take a lunch break for a half hour or so, and if I'm running the tractor and stuff like that, I got to take a break, otherwise I might suffocate myself. So get some fresh air. But for the most part, it's pretty routine. Everything kind of worked out this week. Nothing that I can think of bad happened, nothing broke down, so that's always good. But I really wanted to show you guys up close what we've done. There's a few things that I actually don't like, and so Sunday night I'm going to come out here and come back out here. The tractor's put away, so I'm going to have to do some of it by hand, which is going to suck, but I'm going to try to get some help, and it shouldn't take too long. But I'm going to add a couple things that I feel are necessary. I've got just enough dirt left to add some stuff, so we'll see how that goes. But anyways, let's show you what we got. All right, here's the straightaway. Straightaway remained unchanged. The berm here remained unchanged. I want you guys to look beyond the berm. There used to be 2 tractors there. Now there's none. And there's a big pile of dirt right there that's real nice and already broken up and stuff. I'm gonna snag some of that. Like I said, Sunday. All right, so we turn, and this is our first new obstacle. We put a tabletop here, real flowy. Should keep you really low because the loop, if you see where that box is at, the loop got moved down right to the edge of the corner. So these guys, probably at the end of the race, if they're neck and neck, trying to drag race to the line, they're going to send it. So I kept that takeoff to the tabletop relatively low so they can't jump the loop. Now, here comes a really unique part, something we haven't done in a long time. I think on the outdoor track I did something similar to this, but after you land on this tabletop here, now you're going to go off this little baby cliff right here. So you're going to go down, then up, then down again, and then up again. So let me get over here so you guys can see the full deal. So I took the what spray paint I had left and just kind of marked out where I want the blue paint to be. We're going to paint the track next week, but so there you go. So you're going to go down, up, and then the only jump that I kept from the previous couple track layouts actually is this guy. The back side of it looks like crap, but that's another thing I'm going to try to fix up on Sunday. Nobody sees that anyways. So you're going to come up, and then this takeoff is real tight, so you're not really going to get a whole lot of run up on it. You know, it used to go over here, tabletop, and then you carried a lot of speed over that. Well, now you're gonna, that's a pretty tight corner. See how sharp that corner is right there. So real sharp. Well, okay, so here we go. So you're gonna jump this into the downside, into a long set of RC car whoops. I know some of you just groaned, you're like, whoops, but trust me, these are RC car whoops. They are not crazy at all. You can see they're very subtle. We tried it with Emerson stock buggy. My stuff was at home, so I couldn't try anything. But I can tell you that they are not stupid. They're not crazy. It's just enough. And honestly, I'm going to race stock slash tomorrow night. I cannot wait to plow my slash through these whoops, because slashes do whoops really well when they're RC car whoops. When they're motocross whoops, yeah, we don't like those. But so I had this idea because we used to have the whoops over here, and they turned out so well that I'm like, you know, it would be really cool, because I was going to do a staircase here. So you were gonna drive up, and then it was going to be a stair down. And I thought to myself, first off, that you might block a little bit of the straightaway, but I'm also like, you know, it'd be rad if you could jump into and then just gun it through a set of whoops. So anyways, cannot wait to take my slash through this. It's going to be dialed. Okay, so I thought for sure that this was going to be the talk of the weekend next week. It still might, but they're so easy that honestly, I don't really think it's going to be that big of a deal. All right, so now you're gonna cut across over here into a hump. And you can see I put an extra little pipe there. Got a couple things, one more thing I need to add to that. I'm gonna cut up a pipe and tamp it in on the edge there, because I do not like having exposed pipe, because that's basically a tire catcher. So I'm gonna try to cover that up. Okay, so you're gonna roll that, and then it's kind of off camber right there, right? So if you're real tight, it's off camber. Otherwise, you can possibly jump it. This is a half hump right here, and then the rest, this side's open. So half open, half open. And then this is gonna be the talk of the weekend, because I might have gotten a little crazy, but I can guarantee that at least with the stock buggy, there's at least one way through these jumps. So here we go, uphill, double, roller, okay, or jump, whatever. So again, just to elevation change wise, I'm 5'11". I'm just looking over that side. I'd say that's probably a good, probably 5 feet from the bottom to the top here. And so my thought process to this, and we've already tried it, is the double, single works just fine in stock buggy. So that means that everybody else should make it. Maybe the slashes on Friday night might have problems getting up this thing, but it's stock slash, so whatever, we don't care. Or, here we go, maybe a triple, double, or maybe a double, triple. I don't know. Mod 4-wheel drive, probably one of those two, if not both. Mod 2-wheel, I full disclosure, I've not had a chance to try any of this with my mod car, so I don't know. We're gonna find out though. So we'll find out next week, because tomorrow's Family Friday off-road, so not much mod action going on in those days. But anyways, this is definitely gonna be the talk of next weekend. Guys, the mod guys, especially the pros, trying to figure out the fastest way through that. Or like I said, if stock buggy can do double, single without any issue, then I know there's at least one way through it, and that's good enough. But if the mod guys can figure out how to do a triple double, they're going to be a little faster. And so what I was going for was a differentiation between stock and mod on the track. So we've got this big long straightaway, but sometimes, you know, that doesn't really equate to many tenths of seconds. But that guy right there could be a game changer between stock and mod. All right, so I tilled all this up over here. This needed it bad. This part of the track gets dried out so much quicker than the rest of the track, because this is our west facing wall right here, and so that wind kind of seeps through the cracks a little bit. It seems to dry the track out. So I tilled all this up, and we tamped it in really well, and it's gonna have a lot of grip. It's not gonna be bumpy at all, and we'll eventually get that way again. It's just the way it is. It's always been that way, but for now, it's pretty smooth, pretty smart, pretty darn smooth. So little 180 right here. Then you go back this way. I am probably going to put a hump right here at the corner. If I had more dirt, I would have made a last minute decision to put a double right here, and then you would circle around and hit this double. But I don't have enough dirt for that. I'd have to dig something up, and I don't want to do that. So okay, and then my thought process here is kind of a round corner. You can see I The white paint is where I kind of made that look. Now there is going to be a surprise here. I don't want to talk about it or show it because I am going to have some stuff different from what I got finished here, as you know, from next week. So I'm going to keep what I'm going to do with that to myself. Again, it's all about just finding dirt. I think I have enough. So got a double, just a standard double, not hard, and then a jump onto the straightaway. You can see I put a wall up right there. We're gonna paint that brown, and I'm gonna get some foam tomorrow, and I'm gonna spray foam the edges here, and then when it dries, I'm gonna cut it just like we used on the inside crawler course, so that that's not a hard edge for these guys to come around and whack. So, but it is a corner jump. So ending sequence here, you can see 180, around, double, little jump, down the straightaway. Let's go check it out from up top and then we'll get out of here. All right, we're right in the middle of the driver's stand. So straightaway, tabletop, loop, down, up, turn the corner, jump, wrap. Little roller right there, and then double, single, or however, and then down, and then around, double, single. So, gotta be honest, just testing the track, I should think it's kind of easy. So, it's one of those deals where if you're just doing the safe route, this thing right here, double, single, it's a pretty easy racetrack. I'm not gonna lie. Would I have liked to made it harder? I think so, but I also want people to race and have fun. So, you know, we always push ourselves to the limit anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Again, I'm going to add some stuff Sunday night to the track, and then you guys will see that on the Jconcepts live stream, I'm sure, when it's racing. But yeah. Anyways, it's all done. It's ready for racing tomorrow. I got to go to Home Depot, and I got to get some more white paint, get that spray foam. I think I'm going to pick up a wheelbarrow because I'm going to have to move some of this dirt by hand, which kind of sucks. Gotta get the loop all figured out. There's my box. I need to cut another hole in it, so it'll make it work. But 4 days, and it's pretty much over, kind of. Not really, but close enough. So appreciate you guys tuning in. I hope you watch the live stream. If you haven't, go back and watch the live stream. Maybe maybe speed it up a little bit, just so you can see make it like almost like a time lapse. And appreciate you guys a lot. Make sure you subscribe, like, tell your friends, join our Patreon. I know I don't put a lot of stuff on there, but your membership helps out the podcast quite a bit. We got to pay for that ourselves, so just appreciate you guys' patronage. So thank you very much, and yeah, we'll make another video for you soon.